Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Wazz, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a working hidden trapdoor in Build a Boat for Treasure. So basically how this thing works is you have your nice flat wooden floor, nothing is weird about it, and you also have a lever or a hidden switch or really whatever you want. So you just flick your lever, and as you can see, this little hidden door opens up, and you could have this lead into like a portal that leads under the map, or just like lead into a secret room or something if you're building like an escape room. And you can also just close it back up with the lever. It doesn't look as cool when you close it, but it does in fact close. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. So without any further ado, let's get straight into how to build it. Alright guys, to build this thing, you are actually going to need one of these new hourglass blocks. I think you can just buy them in the shop. Yeah, they're just 50 gold in the shop. That's part of the new update. I might be making a couple more videos because I have some ideas of things to build with this. But anyways, to build this thing, you want to start off by making sure that you have anchor block off for this first part, and you just want to place a wooden rod on the ground or whatever kind of rod you want, and it doesn't have to be on the ground. You could build it a little higher up if you want. But anyways, to build this, you want to place a rod just like that, then kind of hover your mouse right here, and you just want to move it over 17 spots. So I'll kind of show you what I mean. So you go one, oh sorry, that didn't really work. Let's do it again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. There you go, just like that. Place the next one right there, and then you're gonna place some pistons on here. Just have pistons like facing inwards. Again, make sure this is still unanchored, and then place pistons facing upward on these pistons. And then on those pistons, you want to place whatever your floor block is going to be. It doesn't really matter at all what you choose, as long as it's not glass, because that kind of ruins the entire point of building one of these. But anyways, you just want to place a block kind of like this, so that's just kind of like halfway on there. And make sure that you don't place it like there. Make sure you don't place it like that. Make sure that you do place it like up here, so that it's not like inside of this gray part. Anyways, get out your scale tool, set it to 1. Make sure you have it set to 1 for this part. Scale them both down to like half a block. Scale them out 1 2 just like that on each side. 1 2, and then scale it out 1 towards the other side. So 1 2 1 2 1, and then from now on just set your scale tool to 0, and then add a tiny bit to the middle on both of these, just so that they kind of there's no like gap between them when they close. So yeah, anyways, once you have that, what you want to do is get out a actual lever here. Don't worry about the delay block thing yet. We don't need to really get into that. Oh, I forgot about one thing. So one thing you want to also do is set both of these two pistons, set the piston length to 4. So let's do that for both of these here, and set those to 4. And then these two, you want to set these two facing up here, you want to set to 1, so that those don't really move too much. And then it should perfectly make this little square just like this. There might be a little bit of weirdness right there. You can easily fix that, but it doesn't really matter for the video. So anyways, just kind of leave it in this position for now, and then turn on anchor block. And to build your kind of fake floor around it, just kind of place a block on one side, and then just kind of scale it. Make sure it's about the same height as this one here. So we'll bring it up just to about like that, I'd say, and then just kind of bring it so that it's about the same there as well. And there we go, that looks about right. And then what you want to do now is just kind of scale this back a tiny, actually it doesn't really matter that much. So for the next part, you just want to, again, make sure you're building this anchored, because it will kind of break. You want to build the next side, so you just kind of keep doing this. It doesn't really matter if you like scale this in and out. It doesn't really matter as long as you have this part good. So let's just make sure we get the height right. Then kind of bring this over here, and then we'll kind of put one more down, and then do this. Now, one thing you do want to do is make sure on these ones, make sure that they are not touching this piston at all. So you want to kind of bring it just a tiny bit like above the piston, just like that a little bit. There we go, just like that. So do that with both of these two. And then these two blocks don't really matter as much, but just because it'll probably bother me if I don't do this, I'm just going to set these to about the same. So let's just go ahead and set this all to the same. Looks good enough for me. Okay, there we go. And if you want, you can kind of adjust it, make sure that it's all level. And once you're happy with it, you want to go ahead and just kind of scale these over a little bit so that there's a tiny bit of a gap, just like a tiny bit of a gap. It will look kind of weird at first, but we'll fix that in a minute. So then just flick the lever, it should go back down. Then what you want to do is just kind of fill in those tiny little gaps that you just created. Just kind of scoot these in a tiny bit. Just basically do the opposite of what you just did. And then we'll just do that. There we go. So now when you do activate this, it should come up and there should really not be any gaps. There's a little bit of a gap over here still, so we can just edit it. Just make sure you edit it with it open. Don't edit it with it closed or it will kind of be weird. And I'm also going to add, I'm just going to kind of remove a tiny bit of space from the where they meet. So I think that looks, yeah, that looks a lot better. So once you have this, now we're going to set up the actual delay block here. This is not too hard to do. What you want to do first, just delete the lever because it's easier without it. And what you want to do is you want to set a delay on this block right here. So you want to get out your binding tool and just bind the delay block to these two pistons and then place down your lever. And I believe that should work. Yes, that is what we want it to do. It looks kind of weird at first. So then just open up your screwdriver tool, just click select all, and set the delay time to the lowest number, which is 0.1, and that should actually make it look good. I think I actually set these to the wrong one, so forget about what I said with that. Don't set it to that one. Set the delay to these two pistons instead, so that can actually be a little weird. Hang on, let me redo that real quick. Okay. So forget about what I said. You want the sideways pistons to be delayed. So yes, that's what we want. So now this thing should actually be functional. So that's basically it. Just remember, don't edit this floor at all. Uh-oh, I clicked on it. Oh no, I broke it. Oh wait, it fixed itself. Okay, like I said, don't edit the floor at all when it's actually closed. So when you actually save this thing, you want to save it in the open position just so that it doesn't like freeze when you save it. So there we go. Again, make sure I kind of messed up on the beginning, but I don't want to really reshoot the whole video. So make sure you set the delay on the sideways ones and not these ones. I always get it confused. So yeah, that's probably gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't. That's not really the right word to use, but that's what I normally say. So anyways, I hope you guys found this helpful. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.